Hey people, how's it going? And Tanger here. I'm going to do a video today on how to get started quick on Ark. This is going to be mostly intended for new players and existing players who just kind of want to start fresh for fun or get going on Crystal Isles. You can't transfer anything over there yet. You can transfer characters to Crystal Isles though. But I'm gonna go through a quick step by step of how to get established in like a medium-sized outpost base pretty quick. So first thing you want to do, especially if you're starting with a level 1, is get some experience, because you're going to need to get a decent amount of experience. But the plan right after that is going to be to go to Crystal Isles. I recommend going to Crystal Isles as the first map where you really start getting going building, because it's a great map. It's a nice looking map. It's got really good access to a lot of resources, but most importantly, it's got really easy access to wyverns quick. And wyverns are extremely helpful. All flyers in the game are very helpful, but wyverns especially. They're one of the best flyers in the game. And crystal wyverns, they appear to be better than regular wyverns in every way. So if you can get hold of one of those quick, you're definitely going to want that. So I would go ahead and do the leveling part though. Oh yeah, so in order to get a crystal wyvern though, you need to be 65 to tame one, unless somebody just gives you one. If somebody gives you one, you can have one. You can just claim it. There's no limits on that. But in order to tame one yourself, which that's the plan for this video, you need to be 65. So in order to get there though, the easiest way to level quick is the island. You just run around and grab explorer notes. So I'm going to do a quick section on that. I'm going to kind of fast forward through it mostly, but I'm going to do it on single player, because otherwise there'll be bases everywhere that are going to be different on your server that you're not going to be able to find the same notes. And I don't know where all the notes are perfectly. I know where a bunch of them are, and there's probably some that I'll run right past, and you might spawn at a different spot, but I'll kind of show you where a handful of them are, and you don't need that many. I'm going to set the settings to 2 times, because they do 2 times weekends like all the time. There's one going right now apparently. So I'll set it on 2x. I'll set harvest on 2x too, because that's also on 2x. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on a setting to see where I am on the map, because otherwise you won't know where the heck I am. So I'm going to go ahead and pick island and get into it. Alright, here we go. I'm making a new character. I'm going to spawn South Zone 2. I just killed off my old character. Yeah, let's kill that and get rid of that one. So it should start me as a level 1. I pressed X. I guess it's loading. There we go. Ooh. Alright, so this is the kind of character. And, okay, it didn't put me exactly where it showed me on the map, but I think I know where I am. Let's see. Let me get a look around. Gotta stare at your arm for half an hour while stuff usually tries to eat you. Okay. Alright, yeah, here's the map. So here's where I'm at, and I know where a handful of them are around here, so I'm going to just start crazy legging it. So you pretty much just run around. I'm not going to show the entire thing at normal speed. I'm just going to skip through a lot of it, but the basic game plan here is you just run around, crazy leg. Let me check. So yeah, I'm level 1. Run around grabbing as much plants as you can. Try to avoid raptors. That's the main thing you're going to run into, is just raptors. So many damn raptors on some of these parts of the island, and they're fast and they're really awful. They'll knock you down. So yeah, I just run around grabbing a bunch of plants, because you're going to need that food, and you're going to need stamina too, unfortunately. As soon as you get any levels, just keep pumping them into first some stamina. I'd get at least 150. You don't really need that much, but I get stamina and weight is usually the first things. If I'm building first, I get weight, because you're going to need lots of materials. You're going to need to hold them. And if you're running around trying to level, you get some stam first too. Keep grabbing. So there should be some notes right around here. There's a handful. Some of these rocks. Let me check. Am I where I am? I think I am. Not quite. A little further. There should be about 3. Here we go. Here's one. Bam. Look how many experience points, how much levels I get from just one. Oh, well, I've already grabbed them before, so it didn't play the noise. But yeah, that's a pretty good chunk. 12 levels. This is going to take less time than I thought. I'm going to go like 160, I guess, and then I'm probably going to just do some weight, even though I don't need it yet. But later on, you're not going to need that much stam. Once you get established and you've got tames, you're not going to be running around on foot all the time. So you generally don't need more than about 150 in my opinion. Here's another one right here between these old structures. And I think there's one more right on the beach over here, around these rocks. That's the one I just got. I think there's one more around here somewhere. Maybe not this rock, but around here someplace nearby. Let me go around. This looks about familiar. There it is. See that? That box. There it is. That's 3. And I'm already another 25 levels up. I usually go for weight around 400 at least to start. And I'll get some health. That's pretty much the 3 I know about around here. Let's see. I might just kill myself and spawn somewhere else to get closer to something better. There. Alright, I'm gonna spawn over here at South Zone 3. What do you do whenever you spawn? Well, you gotta stare at your arm, of course. It wasn't as long that time. Uh-oh, there's a bunch of random things around. Those guys are panicked. When you're running around trying not to get murdered by, raptors and stuff, keep an eye out for other animals that are already panicked. If you see parasaurs or Phiomias running around like maniacs, they're running from something. I just saw a raptor over there. I'm going to try and avoid him. There's at least a couple right over here, and there's one actually that is behind me that I guess I should have grabbed first, but I'm going to go over here first because I have a hard time finding that other one sometimes. And I know there's several more across the river from here. Actually, where am I? Did I get disoriented? I did get disoriented. I wasn't as far down the beach as I thought. Alright, I got killed by some raptors. Let's try this again. Alright, here it is. This is the one I was looking for earlier. So it's basically back from this area with all the big rocks into the tree line a little bit. You'll see this. And right next to it, you'll see this. And grab it. Normally I'd go along the coast because it's easier to see where you're going, but there was a bunch of raptors over there. See that? There's one of them. So I'm avoiding the coast, but I'm basically going east through these trees. Because right over here... What the shit? That's creepy. It's the Halloween event that's going on. That's where I died a second ago. See that green beam? There should be raptors nearby. Hopefully not this far over. Yeah, there's one down the beach. He's over there. He is not after me. Alright, so you basically run down the beach. Let me get some stam. And there's 2 more over here. Hopefully they'll count for me. Some stupid compies. Yeah. I can't remember. One of them was in the woods a little bit, and one of them is more apparent on the beach. Ooh, there's a Spino. Oh, there's a damn Theory. Those things are really obnoxious sometimes. One of them could just be in the woods just a bit. There's some bugs. During this, you're mostly going to be running. Okay, there's a structure. There's going to be one nearby. Okay, there's one. This is one of the 2 I was after. Alright, there's one more in there somewhere, but I'm not finding it. So I'm going to skip. I'm just going to skip past it, because I know there's some over there. If I can get over there without dying. I think there might be one down there on the beach somewhere, but there's a lot of activity over there. I don't want to go anywhere near it. And I know there's one up there next to that structure. We got to get up there. And it looks like it's the long way around. It's getting a little hairy around here. There's one right around here, but I can't see because it's so damn dark. Did I get it? Is that it? Oh, there it is. Okay, there's one more. I'm not sure if some of these are counting for me. I think that one counted. Oh crap, I'm aggroed. Alright, well there's a few more that are somewhat near here, but it's starting to get dark, so it's going to be more and more difficult to find them. I'm going to try and get back to the shore, and let's see. Alright, around here there's a bunch, but they're all really hard to spot because they're all in the woods. But generally they're up against these rocks. It's getting very dark, so it's getting more and more challenging, but there's at least two, I think, that are up against these rocks, these cliffside rocks here. Wow, it's getting dark and it's raining. That's the way it always works on the island. Every time you're on the island, it's got to rain and be dark. And I don't have a torch. And it's, oh, here's one right in front of me, literally. Okay, bam. How high am I? Okay. There's probably at least one more, but it's so damn dark now that I'm just going to go for the shore. I know there's one over near the shore. Am I out of stam? Yeah, I'm out of stam. It's so dark I can't even tell if I'm moving. Alright, screw the dark. I'm doing this for instructional purposes anyway, so I just turned on set time of day. I don't know the command to turn off this damn rain and fog though. Wow, it is pretty impressive rain and fog. So I'm backtracking over here, right around the area where it starts to wrap around this cliff. I think there's another note right in this area. But I'm not finding it, and it's very foggy, so I'm just going to go to an easier one. But yeah, up in those woods, there's at least two more. Probably, I think three. There's plenty of them in there. Yeah, but there's definitely one right down the beach here somewhere, much more obviously. So I'm going to go towards that, and then I'll see if I have enough experience yet. Oh, here it is. This is the one I was looking for. You can see this structure blatantly from forever. Alright, let's see, how high am I? 30 more levels. That should do it. So I'm going to put them into some things that I find handy. I like to get about 200 of that. Yeah, I could have put a few points into movement speed while I was running around, huh? I'll stop right there for now. Well, that's probably a good place to conclude the video for today too. I was going to have some more steps for my starter tips in the same video, but it's already 15 minutes long. That's a pretty decent amount of content for today. I'll get into the next steps in another video. So yeah, pretty much concluding step 1 for today: leveling. Get to level 65. You're going to need to be level 65 for taming a Crystal Isles wyvern on Crystal Isles. So that's going to be what you're going to want to do in between now and my next video is get your character transferred over to Crystal Isles now. So that's it for now. I'll have some more steps coming out for building a starter base and taming a Crystal Isles wyvern coming up soon. Like and subscribe if this sort of thing is useful to you, or also I have a lot of building tips videos. Go ahead and check those out, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. See ya.